Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week. So just an FYI for you guys, I am currently traveling around just after FarmCon, so the format's going to be a little bit different. That's also part of the reason why it's coming out late, but I still wanted to get a video out as best I could to you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. And this is for all platforms again. So for number one this week, we have the John Deere W Series. This is by MLottie98, 15.01 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars with 55 people having rated it. It is a wonderful, wonderful looking harvester. Beautiful as it is here. I'm not in the game actually. You're seeing a screenshot of what I've taken for all of these. That was just easier because my laptop's incapable of recording the game while I'm recording. So it just doesn't work. But this thing is going to run you $225,000, have between 255 and 350 horsepower. Obviously it harvests at 6 miles an hour to 9 miles an hour depending on the header you have on it. And it runs at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. It has a capacity of 8,000, so pretty good. But yeah, you also can put a Starfire on there if you'd like, but really good looking mod. So there you guys go. That's the John Deere W Series. For number 2 this week, we have these storage racks. These are by, these are by AgriKevolution, 1.18 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 68 people having rated it. These are really cool actually, so they auto-load stuff onto them. Yeah, so basically they work as like a storage facility, which is super cool, and you can see what you have on them. So like they show visibly what you've stored on them, which is a really cool feature. So again, auto-load pallet storage mod allows you to store pallets automatically, is what it said. With this mod, you can store up to 14 pallets. So you can store 14 pallets, then only $1,000 per rack, so not very much. And the daily upkeep is going to be $30. So really cool. But there you go. That is the storage racks by AgriKevolution. All right, next up for number 3, we have the Lizard Tolva 8TT Pack. This is by JD Modding ARG. 7.81 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 80 people having rated it. This is a really cool set of a couple of trailers here. One of them has an auger, if you'd like to use that, and one of them does not. You can customize the colors and everything on them as well to be kind of however you would like to, and they cost between $5,000 and $6,000, and they have a capacity of 10,000 liters. So again, the description here says gravity wagon for grain transport. With the small trailer, you can transport all kinds of grains in small quantities. In addition, a version with discharge chute is included to easily supply your seeder or solid fertilizer. So you can use it kind of as a seed tank as well, which is kind of cool to move those around to your various seeders and stuff. So I like that. That's a really cool feature actually. But yeah, that's that. And yeah, it's going to run you again $5,000 to $6,000 and has wheel and color configuration. So there you guys go. All right, for number 4 this week, we have the Claas IH Concord air drill system. This is a really cool mod. It's by Casarius Modding, 33.34 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars with 140 people having rated it. So there's 2 parts to this basically, what we have here, and you can see both of them out on your screen. So you have kind of the grain, or not the grain cart, you have the seed cart, and then you have the drill itself, so they do need to run together. The seed capacity is going to be 7,620, and it also does fertilize, and it holds 3,600 liters of fertilizer, which is great. That has a higher seed capacity because usually you run out of seeds first, and you need seeds faster typically when you use seeders. So I like that, but a lot of times they end up having a higher fertilizer capacity, so I like that this one is reversed. The seed drill, or excuse me, the seed tank is going to run you $18,000 to buy, and the drill itself is $45,000, and it is a direct drill, which is super cool. And between $18,000 and $45,000 for, it's a 9.14 meter working width or 30 feet. That is really cheap, honestly, for a good direct drill seeder. So really good price on there, actually. So that's really cool. And you can adjust the tires and different hose colors, and an auger option is available as well. So a lot of cool different customizations as well with that. But there you go. All right, for number 5, we have the Claas Lexan 410-440. This is by EED123, 48.79 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars with 232 people having rated it. Really cool. This is actually a really cool harvester pack. We have a lot of good harvesters that came out this week. It says in the description it's the Claas Lexan 410-440, as it makes sense by the title. The price is going to start up between around $195,000, and these were manufactured between the years of 1987 and 2004. It has a capacity of 8,000 liters for the grain tank, and it has between 196 and 320 horsepower. You can configure the wheels, the cabin options, and the unloading pipe options as well, which is pretty cool. There are also several headers in here, which is cool as well, and you can see one of those headers out there on the harvester as well. So there you guys go. That's the Claas Lexan 410-440. All right, next up is a map, which unfortunately you're just gonna see a screenshot, probably my thumbnail or something along those lines, of Big Flats, Texas. Very cool map. This is by TK Farms, 114.79 megabytes to download, which is really sweet. I mean, honestly, this is a really cool map, and I think a lot of you really liked it. It is for all platforms. It is currently rated 4.4 out of 5 stars, which is really high for a map, and has 407 people rating it. So yeah, there's a lot of really good detail on it. It's mostly just kind of a flat open area, but a lot of you guys really like that sort of style, especially in this community. And the starting farm is really cool, has a real lot of space for you and everything like that, a lot of customization availability for you. So it's a really cool map. Make sure you guys check out my map tour. I'll put a card up on the screen if I remember. If not, it'll be linked down below in the description. But click that card if you see it, and just go check out the map tour if you want to find out more about this map. But I think a lot of you guys really like it. All right, for number 7, we have the new Holland FR 450, a forage harvester. This is by Agritono, 16.80 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, 74 people having rated it. Again, it's getting ready $185,000 to buy. I did put a base game header on it just out there so you can see what it looks like with a header on it, but it's a base game header, so nothing crazy there that you're seeing. But it looks good regardless of that. A lot of different configuration options on this, a ton of configuration options. I'm not going to read them all off because we'd be here all day, but there's a lot of different customization you can do with this. And honestly, that's not a bad price for a decent forage harvester either. And it looks really good. It got a lot of good detail on it. So, but yeah, there you guys go. That is the new Holland FR 450. Make sure you guys go check out and download that as well. And make sure when you're downloading mods, you rate them 5 out of 5 stars if you like to. Oh, no, I didn't even think I mentioned the rating on this guy. This is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 74 people having rated it. So there you go. And for number 8 this week, a really good looking barn. This is the Old Wooden Barn by IH, 5.96 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 48 people having rated it, so quite a high rating for a barn, which is great. It says in the description, old wooden barn with metal colorable roof and small open shed included. Barn has lighting inside, slide doors in front, and normal on the side. The price is $25,000. This is super cheap as well, and only has a daily maintenance cost of $5. So really good looking wooden shed here for all platforms, or wooden barn. So here you guys go. That's the Old Wooden Barn by IH. All right, for number 9, we have the ALPEGO DF Pack. This is by Andrea, 25.38 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 95 people having rated it. These are a couple of power harrows that you have available to you. Really good detail. If you use power harrows, these are perfect for you. Personally, I don't usually use a power harrow, but these ones are really good if you wanted to use them. Really well detailed. They have a 4-meter version, the DF 400, and the DF 500 is a 5-meter version. They both run at 10 kilometers an hour. The 4-meter one requires 120 horsepower and costs 18,000 pounds, euros, or dollars. And the larger one, the 5-meter, requires 180 horsepower and is going to cost you 21,500 pounds, euros, or dollars. So yeah, there you go. And you can customize the roller types, such as cage rollers, spider rollers, packer rollers, and all other stuff as well. So a really good looking pack, but that's the ALPEGO DF Pack. Finally this week, we have in number 10, the Lizard HL trailer, a really cool trailer pack. This is by Holland FS, 16.50 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 88 people having rated it. So the description says, can be used to transport grain, pallets, or animals, widely used in small and medium-sized farms. So it's a very customizable trailer pack. So you basically have kind of the shed-looking thing, which is the camping trailer, which can be used as a campsite. Costs $800. You can adjust the wheel color, and it does need the portable sleep trigger for better experience. So you do need that installed as well, just for a better experience, if you will. So I don't believe it works directly as a sleep trigger. And then there's the trailer itself, which is $2,800 to buy. You can configure it to either be 8,000 liters, 15,000 liters, or you can do like a pallet or bale loading configuration. So it has a few different configurations in there, which is pretty cool. And then finally, there's an animal transporter, which you can hook up to the back of it, which is $1,100, and you can adjust the color. It has a capacity of 5 cows, or 8 pigs, or 8 sheep, or 4 horses, or 24 chickens. And if you check the mod hub, they put an interesting typo on there. So make sure you check that out for horses. But there you guys go. But yeah, regardless of that, that is the top 10 mods for this week. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.